I'm having second thoughts right now. I really am.
Are you really?
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be alright once I get the graphics on. I've not showed my missus.
Have you not?
I've not showed her.
Oh, this is going to be outside the house all the time.
It's going to be pink. Ah! Like, this is the face of like, I really don't. That's the face of disappointment.
Face of disappointment. Coming up to 12 o'clock. It's technically still the same day, technically, so he's just in that time frame. It's been a little bit of emotional, purely just down to the basis that he couldn't make his mind up. He had a plan, but he wanted to change it as he went along, but he's realised he should just stick to the plan. What should we do, Nave?
Stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan. So you sand it. Why do you sand it?
So we sand it, key it is the correct term. Paint adheres to the surface. It's all shiny and it's got a lacquer on. The paint I'm using graffiti sort of spray paint. It won't adhere to the surface. Different bright to the last one. It's kind of dark but bold. This is degreaser.
Look to the camera as well, because you haven't looked at me once.
I'm doing my job.
You tell the viewers they want to know, they want to see your face.
Doing my job, like while he's filming me, so I'm not looking at the camera. It's mainly going to be a work van. Inside's like bare metal shell, so I've started to insulate it with like the aluminium bubble wrap foil. Then I'm going to put like insulation on that, and then I'm going to like carpet, 4-way stretch carpet all the panels, and then basically so it's got an interior. It smelt like wet dog. It was all bare metal. Before, I always explain to my customers, I was like, you know, you can do that, or we can take it a step further, have the van polished.
We found the first problem, and the first problem, he's on the phone now to the mechanic, so his van's got a bit of a oil leak, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's one of them, if you leave it, it's like broken window.
But it's all going well though, it's only his first problem, and we know that Nathan always has problems in his jobs, but we're okay. Phone's a mechanic now, and hopefully should be able to get it sorted, but the painting still goes on though.
Started off with orange and turquoise, because I just had this idea and made orange and turquoise. It looked good, but it didn't look bright enough. And then I started going down purple and yellow, and then it made me think of Grange Hill. So I was like, I don't want to do that. Then I see like an 80s neon graphic, and I was like, I'll paint it all dark blue, like grids and all that on it, but then it's still dark. But then I see an 80s graphic that was like a pinks background, dark going to light, but then with turquoise graphics. So that's the theme we're going with today. It's quite a hollow spray line, and it's quite dusty. So right at the top, to get that to graduate my gradient, I've got Astro at the top, but the rest of it I'm using a fat cap to give like a flat kind of finish. Second thoughts right now. I really am.
Are you really?
Yeah. It'll be alright when I get the graphics on. But right now it feels really feminine. There's nothing wrong with being feminine. But I'm just I don't know.
Well, the last one was yellow, orange, black.
Yeah.
With a bit. No, it didn't have anything, did it? Just orange, yellow.
Yeah.
That reminded me of Refreshers sweet.
Yeah. It'll be alright once I get the graphics on.
You'll love it when it's done.
Yeah, I love it when it's done.
And it will give you great attention. It's a conversation starter.
I've not showed my missus.
Have you not?
I've not showed.
Oh, this is going to be outside the house all the time.
It's going to be pink. To drive pink vans. turn around, look at it like, oh man, no, it's gonna be sick.
So when you was designing it, did none of that come across?
No. It's like the last van. So we painted it, we're like, oh my god, this is bright. Oh my god, this is like mentally bright. I mean, when it got lacquered, it looked so sexy. Kind of splat, but I'm just gonna go for it. Now it looks 80s.
Yeah, that's dope.
Sorry, this is the face of like, I really don't. It's the face of disappointment.
Face of disappointment. Right, you're doing it, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, go on then.
Anti-climax. Yeah, that was a fail.
Ah. Okay, we're back. It's been about 3 months since the last time you saw us. So much has happened in between there. I grew a bit more of a beard and my hair got longer. Got a new camera, which I'm on right now, which is the Sony A7 IV. So the colours may look a little bit different since the previous clips that you had just seen, but it doesn't really matter. We'll sort it out anyway. I'm here with Nathan. We're now going to whiz around the new van. We're going to whiz around the new van that he's been working on. Took a little bit longer than expected because he wanted to make sure that he had the new rims on there and stuff, and lots of stuff happened in between. Obviously he had loads of excuses as to why it couldn't be done on time, and it's taken 3 months in between, but I could be wrong, could be exaggerating. I reckon it's probably 2 months. But it looks nice, it looks good. He's had it sprayed from Neen Valley. I believe it's from Neen Valley. He'll probably correct me in a moment. And he has some new rims on there as well. So he's on the phone at the moment, but I'm going to jump cut over to him and have him talk about the van as to why he chose these colours and why he changed the van. Any advice on people wanting to spray paint their vans?
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. It's painful. It's painfully difficult. I just painted a Volkswagen last week. The difference, if you do graffiti, the difference in painting a wall, it's a lot more forgiving. It generally flat, bit of texture. Vehicles are like smooth. The curves to work around. You open something, you missed a bit. It's just the last van I did and this one. In fact, every van I've done, every vehicle I've done, it's just mad stressful. Mad stressful.
But if they did want to continue and ignored all your advice and thought, no, I'm going to do it anyway, what would your advice be then?
I think if you do want to do it, a big thing to know is the paint's textured. It's not like car paint, it's not as refined. So like even like a smooth coat, you can get like a little bit of like pitting in the surface. So I think you could polish it out with loads of work, but it's something to always bear in mind, you're not going to get the same finish as like spraying a car. But yeah, other than that, I think it's just whatever time you think you're going to take, double it, because that's what I'm really bad at. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that in a day, and then I'm there for
in general and everything.
Like, anything to do with a vehicle, double it, triple it, and you might be all right. So
they do what you say, they get it spray painted either by you or by someone else. What would you recommend doing to seal it?
Only get it sprayed by us. You know, it's finished in a 2K lacquer. Don't know much about it. Tom at Neen Valley does it, but we've got a process that we found works. It's painted in, belt on, and loop. I mean, before you lacquer anything like this, just double check the lacquer and the paint's compatible. Because in the past when I've done stuff, we've had bubbling and stuff like that. Whereas we know these two paints work with whatever lacquer he's using. I don't know what the product is, but yeah, it's finished in 2K. I've pressure washed it today. No paint's come off. Solid. It's durable for the life of the vehicle. So
cool. That's it. So we've caught up. Appreciate everyone waiting. Nathan's finished the job and he's done a smashing job. I'm happy for him. Cool.